Here's check on stories we're following for you today on Robert Hood Radio. Pat Pagano's tri-state forecast: a mostly cloudy day today, more humid, 75 to 80. Tomorrow, cloudy, humid, showers and thunderstorms around 80. Thursday, hazy, humid, scattered showers and thunderstorms, 80. And Friday, cloudy, humid, more showers and storms, temperatures in the mid-70s. We'll take a look at that tri-state forecast. That'll come your way in just a few moments. Well, half of Connecticut is now in a high-risk category. The positive test rate for the state is at 3.55%. The latest reporting period that ended Saturday, half of Connecticut is now in the high risk for community transmission. The remainder of the state, including Litchfield County, is in the substantial risk category, according to the CDC, which publishes the information. Anybody in either of those two risk categories is recommended to wear a mask indoors regardless of vaccination status. Meanwhile, in Dutchess County, 3 more residents have died during the August spike. At least 3 Dutchess County residents died of reasons related to COVID-19 over the weekend. The county continues its most deadly month since vaccines became readily available. The number of confirmed cases has soared this month, largely attributed to the Delta variant, which has shown to be more contagious than the COVID-19 strains previously seen during the pandemic. The rise in cases also comes less than 2 months after New York lifted most restrictions on masks and social distancing. 3 Dutchess residents were recorded dead on Saturday, the most recent day for which data was shared at the county's information site. 9 county residents have died of the virus this month. No more than 2 deaths have been recorded in the county in any month since there were 17 in April. That was also the month when most residents completed their vaccine series. New York made the vaccine available to anybody over the 18 age limit at the beginning of the month. If you live in Massachusetts, mask up, says the CDC. All counties in that state are now classified by the Center for Disease Control and Prevention at a high or substantial level of community transmission. That means the CDC masking recommendations now apply statewide, regardless of whether you're vaccinated. The guidelines recommend wearing masks indoors at substantial and high transmission. Berkshire County was at the high transmission as of Monday. Meanwhile, in Massachusetts, Catholic schools in the region will leave mask choices to parents, for now at least. When students return to school next week at St. Mary's and Lee, parents and guardians will decide whether they wear masks or not indoors. Now, they do say the diocese will adjust the mask policy if needed as individual schools consult with their boards of health. An appropriate name has been chosen for the annual gala of the Kent Memorial Library this month. Together Again will bring donors and supporters to one of the largest fundraisers for the private library on August 28th. It's one of the first large-scale events held by the library since the pandemic began. It'll be outdoors, but proof of vaccination is required to be presented. Hosted by PH and Anne Nargolet, the property of Spooner Hill Road, South Kent, is situated in a real beautiful location in town. They've also hosted the library gala back in 2016. Work Pays Columbia Green Back to Work virtual job fair being held August 17th, 9 to 5 p.m. Contact the Columbia Green website. Coming up in Cornwall from 9 a.m. to 12 noon, the Children's Summer Camp at the Cornwall Library, 30 Pine Street. 4 half-day camps for children entering 1st through 4th grade. The camps will focus on outdoor play, crafts, games, reading, and a visit to the Historical Society. In Sharon, the Sharon Housing Authority meet at 5 p.m. In Kent, the Board of Selectmen have a special meeting coming up at 6:30. In Cornwall, the Board of Selectmen have a Zoom meeting at 7:30. In Cornwall on Wednesday, Board of Education meeting via Zoom. In Sharon, the Transfer Station Advisory Committee TRAC has a meeting on Wednesday at 5 p.m. Conservation Commission Wednesday at 6:30. Regional Middle School Athletics and Activities Commission meeting comprised of town representation from Cornwall, Canaan, Kent, North Canaan, Salisbury, and Sharon. That'll happen Wednesday at 6 p.m. via Zoom. Region 1 School District Free Vaccination Clinic is returning August 19th from 3 till 7 p.m. at Housatonic Valley Regional High School. Free COVID-19 vaccinations. Walk-ins welcome, no appointment required. Individuals age 12 plus are welcome. The Pfizer, Moderna, and Johnson & Johnson vaccines are available as options. Bring a health insurance card and photo ID if you have them, but it's not necessary to have health insurance or ID to receive the vaccine. No one will be turned away for the lack of insurance or ID. Sunset Music Series and Car Cruise continues on Thursday evening at the VFW in North Canaan. Performing this week, Weibo and Friends. The Town of Northeast Zoning Board of Appeals in Millerton, New York, will hold a meeting at the Northeast Town Hall, 19 North Maple Avenue, on Thursday. That meeting is at 7:30. And then at 8 o'clock, a public hearing will be held on an application of the Brooklyn Zen Center. On Friday on the Green in Norfolk, the summer events continue on the Green. Coming up this Friday, garden contest plus lawn games with the Bautel PTO. The 50th anniversary of the Salisbury Volunteer Ambulance, where you can meet your hometown heroes, will be held on August 21st from 11 till 3 at Trotter Field. The public is invited to attend. The Northeast Millerton Library used book sale room located at the library annex at 28th Century Boulevard is open on Saturdays throughout the summer from 10 to 1. The sale room will continue to be open at the hours through the summer. More information or donating materials or volunteering, you can call 518-789-3340. The Hillsdale Concert Series brings singer-songwriters to the town's Hamlet Park on Saturdays in between 4 and 7 through October the 3rd. Concerts run from 5 till 7 p.m. The park opens for guests at 4 p.m. Admission is free. Donations are always welcome. Refreshments are available for purchase at the park, provided by Hillsdale's Rojan Brewing Company, Little Apple Cidery, Bacon's Pizza, and Mama Lo's Barbecue. Our business brief is underwritten by Morgan's at the Interlaken, interlakenin.com. You'll also find them on Facebook and Instagram, Salisbury Bank, salisburybank.com, and Viali Insurance, 75 Main Street in Lee, insuring seasonal and secondary homes in the Berkshires since 1912, 413-243-0347, vialiinsurance.com. The Dow Jones Industrial Average starts off today at 35,625.40, the NASDAQ at 14,793.76, and the S&P 500 at 4479.71. We'll take a look at the tri-state forecast. That'll come your way in just a few moments.